he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 yards for number 11.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Nyheim Hines with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
I missed it. Oh, wait.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now 14 to
God won't let you fail. Nigga Travis in the building. What's happening, my dude?
Will send this one away.
It's been a while, man. I know you out there grinding.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Probably watching
the
fucking
return
stream
this
lying
one.
down right now.
To the knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out now come the Jets.
Hey, this MOG.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some
I don't really do Xbox League.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
This is one of my rare Xbox Leagues. Oh, my man, 2 o'clock already. God damn it.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17.
Hey, man, I understand, bro.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason
man, you could have just gave me the win if you're going to play like this.
Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep them to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
I can't believe I let you throw that.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gold with you. It's the Jets. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Darnold, and now he'll tuck it and run. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Right back to him on first down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Couple of plays
I don't know.
the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Too many records. I just be playing my game and I be dipping.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down.
Wait, who are you talking about that's 4
Now
and
the
7?
Jets will call on a field goal unit here. And this a 39-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points.
Wait, you talk about your friends?
Are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
It's a foot race. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
I think it is something like that. That's what you talking about? You talking about Steve? I think he is having a little trouble. Yeah, he is. I think he's been battling this season. It's division week though, so he probably still gonna make playoffs. But I know he's been having a little difficulty there.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Sanders on for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is up to 18 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
The wild part is, he got like the best roster in the league.
And New York set to take the
That's
field.
the funny part.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last
That's
time.
another story.
They'll be looking for a touchdown.
You're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to throw, Darnold. Anderson a first down and more. First catch for him in the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy
I got
catches
a
the ball, he'll get all
PUBG
the
for
credit,
this shit.
but how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
And on the ground they go with a run is across midfield and into Miami territory. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Stop mixing up some random blitzes. I'm about to try to score every time I touch the ball. You want to play like a little hoe.
And they'll run it here. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
He could have just gave me the win if he was going to do this bitch shit, bro. I can't stand this dumb shit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Probably going to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a wide receiver screen. I'd be so, oh, he picked something different.
Darnold, and almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
I don't know who recruited this sorry-ass Jets users, but they need to be banned from recruiting.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he's going to lose a yard or 2.
I'm going to call timeout and try to score again. Just because he's wasting my fucking time.
The Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They need to let me lead this division and join a real division.
And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. Here's Jones. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the
Madden
Dolphins
challenge.
will
Get down the
deep in their own
field.
territory with a 1st and
14
10.
seconds. Still not going to really play it.
And they'll start on the ground with Hines.
There we go. Good block.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit
another
out of
run
whack
to get
because
down
most
the
of the
field?
yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that.
Oh, he's playing run
This one's going to go the wrong way.
only
Losing
got
yardage
35
back
yards
at the 42. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I think that middle route's going to be open. I could be wrong.
Now for Rodgers.
Oh.
Being chased out left. That one caught by Gibson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left. Still on the...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
I should have high bulleted. Son of a bitch.
Got it back at the closing stages
I'm
of the
sorry,
first
Aaron.
half.
I am so sorry for fucking up your stats like that.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and
But
10.
this may lead to a pick. I need McMillan to get this pick. We're going to rush him.
Interception. Here's Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Darnold.
Who you going to throw it to?
This one deep right
Come on,
side.
Hal. Let's go!
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Hal. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Get the blocks. Oh, I should have been to
They'll bring
goal.
it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I should have been
to
to goal.
Now they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And there are
But
parts of their
it's
last
more
drive
y'all
they'd
supposed
like
to
to
drive.
emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending,
We're
the
not
interception.
upset
But they did put together
at
Charles,
all.
a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah,
Oh, not the
unfortunately
blitz.
for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off
I
the
messed
drive,
up your perfect fucking
it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one
trying to
going.
be greedy.
Finish things
But no,
off. That's
I
all
wasn't
we
really
needed
being
done.
greedy.
Maybe a
But
good spot to take a
I
shot.
was being
Your
greedy,
second
but it
in
was the right
yard from
pass.
the 34.
Oh, appreciate that.
Here's Hines on a toss play.
Yep.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his third touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And the lead will grow by one more.
Hey, good luck, man. You know I appreciate you coming through.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
Oh, my God. Oh, come on, bruh. Now you just fucking wasting time, bro. Let's get this shit over with.
Quick start.
Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
And they'll go on the ground. And a reinforcement.
I need to see what the rules say as far as being sportsmanlike.
It'll go as a
I
loss
look,
of a
he want to
yard,
run a
and
score
it'll set
just
up
because this
third
nigga
down.
waste my time
I
like
think
this.
it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he
That
wanted
chewing
to
clock
do.
shit in the
But
first
this
half
one,
was
they've stopped
garbage.
him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Are you about to try to fake punt? Oh,
The
okay.
punt team on now as this one's sent away. Jones on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now here come the Dolphins. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because
You're gonna
when
have to
you
learn
score a
how to stop the
touchdown, you have
run.
to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on
The
the
shit
last
you
drive.
calling
When you score
garbage.
points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Oh, no, we gotta pass the ball.
And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
You gonna leave the seam open? I don't believe you're gonna leave the seam open. But we're gonna test it and see.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Go, good punt.
This is taken at the 18.
Don't hit him, don't hit him. Ah, he's supposed to hit
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
Pretty sure he's about to try to run and chew the clock out.
And they'll go ground game here with a
So this would be y'all chances to get some tackles for loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Stop picking
It's
random
a loss of
blitzes.
a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Lucky 56. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. That's complete over the middle to Anderson.
I'm not even going to guess who the fuck I got held up on.
But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd
What are
down.
the chances that this is either a wide
The
receiver
Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted
or are you going to try to
once in
run
4
with your
tries.
QB?
This time
If it's not an
3rd and
inside
3.
zone, there's 3 choices.
They'll run
Ah.
the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off
going
a big
for
one.
it?
He might need to just put
okay.
that aside
All right.
and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn
What
one
the fuck
here
is you
in
chewing
this
clock
3rd
for if
quarter.
you're going to be doing dumb
No
shit
move
like,
to
you
get
know
the
what?
offense off the
I ain't even
field. They're
tripping.
going on 4th
That's
and
another
5.
touchdown.
Here we go now. 319.
That is another touchdown that I can score.
Lucky 56.
Now they are going for it. Darnold throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Y'all
They
gonna
will
stop
have
the
a
damn
first
animation.
down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They
You
knew what they
gonna
wanted to
stop
dial
the
up
damn
on 4th.
animation.
They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up.
Play action. It's Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35.
That's fine.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble.
I'm going to do some real petty shit if you do that again. And let me score on defense.
Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Darnold on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now let's go.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Catch number 34 on the year. It's
give y'all one job.
Well, from an offensive
Let me
perspective,
score another
that
touchdown.
Because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Yeah, so unfortunately, this is an extremely boring game. He's been trying to chew clock since the fucking 2nd quarter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything.
Kind of shit.
Defensive line not getting turned. All the other
15th,
guys making sure they're in the
15th.
right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
Now, because you did that shit.
They're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And down he goes, but he takes it.
Oh, motherfucker, don't call timeout now. You gonna make me sit through this fuck shit, then you gonna call timeout because I probably in there snitching because I threw the ball. I care less about these stats, but I'm gonna try to score just because you did that dumb shit.
Up to the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
319.
Now it's Hines. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
319.
Right back to him on first down. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down, it's Drake. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it 4th
take out
down
extra 3
after
points.
a loss of 1.
Hey, a lot of
Hopefully
points
I
have
don't
been
fuck
scored
this
in
up.
this game, but what a nice play by the defense.
Bullseye.
Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough
Hey,
points,
go
but
look
this
on the
widens
post,
it out,
Trey.
as you said. And now it's all about
Gives
ball
you
control,
directions.
isn't it?
You got to tag 2 people, like the post, some other shit. I don't know, something like that.
Take it in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see
Now, if you worry
something
about running
executed
clock,
well
you're going to run the
before
clock
we get
out, but
of
you're
here.
not about to do that.
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Is he
and
gonna run
then we
that
can look
play?
at that
No,
and
he's
say,
not.
We'll get better
Okay.
as we go forward.
Green 39.
You're going to complain about some fuck shit, but you're going for it on 4th down. Make sure I save this clip. Probably need to get your pass protection up. Let's see what we got. All right, we're moving up. We Dolphins is getting some recognition around here. Hey, sometime up. Do I have any rookies? No, I don't think so. All right, I see you. I know we ain't got no wide receivers. They gave me 2 O-linemen? All right, we're moving up. Man, Charles, okay. Baker, I see you. They still won't give my kicker no love though. What I do want to see. Somebody is running the ball way more than I am. Eee. Oh, how we can get that though. We're going to call this quits as we have officially